Good morning, y'all. Let's quickly go over yesterday's trades. So we were on a winning streak, weekly. End of the week this month, but came to an end. So first week we were up 220, second week around 320, and then this week we're down 60. It's okay though, but let's just go over what we did. So to start the day, all of my trades yesterday were Apple shorts, except for one A and B long. Let's see, where is this? October 20th, right? Here we go. So this was priced yesterday, the day before. I see position here, big gap down. Not even a gap down, it was like right there. So off the bat, this is what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to short, right? Price is opening here in -1 position. I get an elephant bar. I'm going 2 lots there. I'm pretty sure I go 2 lots right here at 9:31. Holy shit, I'm blind in my right eye today. But yeah, 9:31. I go in anticipation, 1 lot. Let's just say here 9:32. I'm pretty sure I add another one on the hidden color change. So let's get the name, EV plus, elephant bar plus. We got the hidden color change. Shoot. Hidden color change. And then at 9:39, what did I do? 9:39. I added again on another tail bar plus. Oh yeah, and I had an event stop. But I added another one here. 1 tail bar plus. And that shit failed. Position -1. Below the declining MAs, risk is okay. And at this point, I'm pretty sure I moved my stop over the top right here, which should be about 175.15. Yeah. And I got out of everything there, basically. So that was the first trade. Typically, a trade like this should follow through. It's good position. I also saw it on the other time frames and it looked good. Look on the 5-minute, October 20th, where it opens. It's clearing all of this, right? Opens right there, nice. I was expecting it to just drop. Same with the 15, right? 15 over here. Yeah. This was the opening bar. I was expecting it to just drop, but didn't happen. So I would say that it was a good trade. It wasn't anything bad. Let me see. What's the high of this? 39 is it? Wasn't bad. Oops. I mean, it's the normal way I trade, you know. It just happens that this one didn't go. Hello. What could I say about this? I'll say that a typical trade I would take with normal ads, it just didn't follow through exactly as I wanted. I guess my best stop would have been above the big bar, but if price really was showing momentum, it wouldn't have wiped out the big bar. Overall, good risk management and stop out. So the second trade is also a short. I'm pretty sure this thing stopped out. It looks like I entered on some bullshit. And maybe this one was a bit rushed, I forget. But I sold 2 again at 942, which I'm pretty sure is this bar. But now that we look at the chart, it's a bit confusing. Look, this is how it looks, right? It's like, how did I even enter on that? And obviously, it had to be the way I entered on that had to be, what you call it? Anticipation. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So remember, I got taken out at 942, and then 20 seconds later I entered again. So what price did was come up here, take me out, then came back down, printed lows here, right? It became red again. So I basically entered on tail bar plus anticipation. It doesn't look like it because it didn't close like that, but yeah, that's what I did. 42, and I entered at 94-ish, like here. Yeah, this trade may have been a bit rushed here. 2 here, 2 here, and then stop over the top. Pretty sure it stopped me out. Oh no, see, I had an event stop right on top of this bars, so I'm pretty sure it stopped me out in the same bar too. Yeah, it stopped me out in the same bar, 22. Around the top, right here, had my stop there. Yeah, it looks like some bullshit, but you can't really see it here. but name it did turn into sort of a tail bar plus position, and I had an event stop. So basically when that thing turned red, I answered position, declining 8. You know, it wicked above the declining 8 and then came back below it, so I thought we were chilling. Risk was okay. Minus $56 trade. I gotta go back and watch the film, I guess, the recording, because I don't remember if I entered in the second minute or if it was rushed. Oh no, wait, hold on. I could tell from the time that I entered. Now we could tell from there. So this bar is a 942 bar. Oh yeah, I entered way too early. 942, I should wait for the latter half of the minute, right? This is a 2-minute bar, so I should be waiting for 943 at least for this thing to, you know, show me that it's actually material in nature, like it's actually gonna hold the way it is by the time it closes. But I entered 30 seconds into the bar. That's way too early to know if the bar is gonna hold that way. So yeah, we could confirm that this trade is a bad trade then, because it was rushed. I just wanted to make the short work, I guess, you know, because I had position, and like I just got stopped out. I didn't want this thing going without me. Digging into the details, I found that I entered on this bar 30 seconds in on anticipation of a tail bar plus. That is against my rules because I only anticipate in the second half of the bar's formation. The latter minute, and I failed to do so here. And in turn, the bar closed something totally different than what I saw when entering. And that's why the chart here looks so funky, because you can't see an entry. My fault, for real. I had just gotten stopped out, and price showed me a bit of rejection, and I guess I didn't, and I guess I had some FOMO and just chased and jumped in right away. Then price became something totally different. So I had to stop out at event. Alright, good that I'm acknowledging it, you know. Found out why. Yeah, in hindsight, you look at this bar, you look at this guy, I mean, there's no entry there. It didn't take out this green bar or anything. I just tried to answer on anticipation because it came up and stopped me out here, then came back down and became red. But it did that not even it did that way too early. You know, 30 seconds into the bar, I had to wait at least a minute 30 to declare that it's material, but I just entered too early. That was a mistake there. So that was a loss, and then we had another loss here. This time, you know, I'm actually entering on confirmation. So had that whole green bar, right? And now it's getting near the 20. You know, it's in the middle, but it's pulled back. I enter. This one actually, you know, took out on confirmation and everything in full time when it was solid and fully red. Yeah. But where is it? So short. Boom, boom, right here. Another 2 lots. I went at 944 at 98, 97. Guess I entered a bit early. I just went off the body of the bar. Right. So I went 2 lots here. 2 lots here with an event stop name 180 position near 20 MA. Risk is okay. And then, well, look at it, shit stopped out. So, GG's. And that was a minus $63 trade right there. It's not a bad trade. I wouldn't say it's a good trade. It's not the cleanest setup, that's why. It triggered for sure on the 180, but it's just not the cleanest setup. The pullback isn't clean, you know. There's some pullbacks that pull back so clean, like bar by bar, and then they finally get taken out. Those are the cleanest ones, man. Like this one had a whole bunch of fake triggers. I just got demolished, huh? Let's see. Bear 180 here, definitely triggered. I entered on the body with a stop over the top. Obviously, no follow through again. So I just had to exercise my stop. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Just gonna get follow through. The next one, I guess I'm thinking you could guess what it was. I mean, this tail bar's right up that 20, right? And honestly, it shouldn't have failed this one because look here, 42.17, stop is at 43 over the high right here. This hit 39, this hit 41, but 43 never got taken out, so I should have been alive, but I added here, so I went. Let's see how many lots on that guy. What was it? What time was this? 9:50. 1, 2, 3 triggers immediately, so I go 3 lots there. I go 3 lots here. The stop over the top. Right, 17. My stop could be at 33 cents. 17 plus 33, I could have a stop at 50. So that's more than enough over the top. And you know, if I just left it like that, I guess I would have been safe. Wouldn't have lost on this one again. But let's see. I had an ad, okay, on the hidden color change right here. It popped up real quick, hit the 8, came back down, printed red. Pretty sure that's where I added. 53.39. You know, that's later into the bar actually. And I added around 174.88. Yeah. So price pretty much at the bottom of the bar. I went one here. And that one was actually a okay ad because it only had 20 seconds left in the bar. You know. But I guess this thing popped up immediately. But you know, I'm not letting this thing go against me that heavy. So let's see. Moved stop over the big red bar. Violent push and stopped out. So yeah, I moved my stop over. Because I had to move my stop tighter right here. And we stop out. Where do we stop out? Around 175.23, right? Yeah, 24. So name, I mean, this is a beautiful tail bar on confirmation. Hitting color change on the ad, one lot ad, position, declining 20. Risk is good. Minus, this one's a minus $58 trade. Yeah. Take a picture of this, and then I gotta take a quick break. I gotta take a dodo. Then we'll resume. Mediocre, nothing crazy. Boom. Yeah, we'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. So minus $58 loss. Shit. Good initial entry. I mean, the ad was decent too. This is how I always ad. And this time around, it wasn't early in the bar. It only had 20 seconds left. And yeah, I definitely didn't expect a big ass green bar after. And I didn't expect the big red bar following through. On the tail bar, on the initial tail bar entry, to get wiped out. I honestly thought it was solid to have my stop above that big red bar, because if it broke, it'll most likely also break the 20 MA. And did the 20 MA break? It's well, you know, my definition, bro. This big bar, this big green bar is big as hell. It's the biggest green bar of the day. So like, it's kind of was unexpected. But yeah, 39. Did this go more than 39? Yes, it went to 41. Technically a break of the 20, but in hindsight, it just looks like a tease because it dropped. Now I'm like, man, Apple's crushing my bitch ass. All I want to do is short, but I'm getting demolished. It falls, but fucking, you know, on the 5 minute, it still looks okay because it looks like just a pullback. I guess it has a better look on the 5 minute. You know, this low never taken out, this low never taken out, this low never taken out, this low never taken out. Until here, we get this red bar reversal right off the declining 8. And that one was the real one, you know. The rest is history. It drops. But our next trade is on AMD. But let me just talk about Apple so I don't have to change the chart. Because our last trade is a win on Apple. I finally took the short. At this point, okay, I take the trade on AMD, I lose another $80. I'm down like $267, I believe, or $268 with like 33 bucks left for the day. So I take my bets on this guy right here, right? This guy, boom, finally breaks out of this little fucking wedge consolidation bullshit, whatever you want to call it. You know, has support here. Boom, big old bar, nice. I want a pullback. I want to see a pullback. It pulls back. The low never gets taken out until here. Boom. So yeah, that's my exact entry. Now I almost couldn't even afford a vent stop on this. Actually, I couldn't. But I got super lucky, man. My stop here. So my entries were at 57, 2 lots. And like I said, I only had what? 73 minus 57. I only had 16 bucks to risk because 16 times 2, 32 cents, 32 bucks. So I do that, right? I get my entry at 57 and I can't even afford to stop at 76 because 76 minus 57, 19 times 2. Yeah, I'd be over risk by like 6 cents. Anyways, I put my stop at where I could afford it, 73. Bro, even if this shit right here, this guy hit 72. I was like, it's over for the day. But man, he blessed me, man. I got lucky, it dropped, and the rest is history. I guess I could have added there, but like, look, I'm already here with the stop here. If I add there, I'm basically adding the same amount of risk and having the same stop. So it's honestly not a proper add there, because if I go 2 here, 2 here with the same risk, I'm essentially doubling up my risk because I can't reduce risk by tightening my stop. So that would have brought my risk to like 70 bucks, 65, 70 bucks. And I just couldn't do that. So I had to wait. And I think I had it here maybe. Let me check. 1037 is my first ad. Okay, not there. This color change right here. So I hit this color change right here. I go 2 lots there. And at 1044, I get another one on this little tail bar right here. And I'm out here. It does drop a bit deeper. Let me just show that. But you know, let's draw it out now. 2 here, stop here. Came really close, got lucky. Could have added if I was daredevil like that, but I wanted to actually try to survive. Man, thing popped down nicely, so there was an ad here, but I didn't quite get that. And got it around here. Pretty sure I anticipated a bit early on this one. 07s. Yeah. 2 there. And I'm pretty sure I moved my stop right here. I'm pretty sure it's a free trade by now. Can't even lose money at this point. And then I add one more here. And then I had work yesterday, so I was actually late to work because I stayed for this a bit. But 1 lot here. Yeah, trailing over the top. Consolidates for a minute, bro. And So I'll move my stop over here, and then ultimately, boom, move it here, stop out. You know, I had 5 lots. I guess the best way I could have played this, what I was really looking for was 173 whole number to make me whole, you know. 173 would have put me up in profit a decent amount, maybe a couple hundred on the week. But it didn't materialize until after I stopped out. And by this time, what, 11:14, yeah, I was already at work. 11:08, this bar already right here, I was already at work, so couldn't have done anything about it, you know. But if I was here managing it, yeah, would have been okay, because here's what I would have done. Have 5 lots, you know, take partial, 3 or 4 lots off here, and then just let the 1 or 2 trail at the 20. Guess what? It holds. Doesn't even pierce above. It holds. What do? Get an add right here. I trail out 3 here, but I add 3 back on here, or 3 or 4 back on here. Stop here. Ride this last leg down, and look for that 173 whole number. It actually drops a bit deeper. So yeah, that's nice. But that's in hindsight. That's why I didn't cash, you know. You can bar by bar here. Decent. Name, what you got here? Tail bar to begin with. Then you had a color change here. And then like a mini tail bar here. Position is the whole time it was off the declining 8. Here, declining 8, declining 8. So yeah. It was only right of me to assume that I had to go off the declining 8. But like this was basing out, you know. It wasn't anything violent that shot up above the declining 8. So I could understand why I would allow myself in this situation to hold some to the 20. And in this case, the 20 held. The only reason why is because the 20 in this case isn't that far away. So like, might as well let it truly invalidate everything. But yeah, declining 8 and risk was good. Only $30. And then this trade ended up being a $311 winner from risking $30 at the beginning and getting the ads on and trailing. So if you think about the original risk, $32, this trade actually went a nice healthy amount. Yeah. So you know, if I had a normal $100 risk, this one would have gone crazy. But I didn't. This was clutch. Boom. It was a good trade. Good trade, good ads. Good trade, good ads. Missed the last leg, but I couldn't have done anything about it because I had to go to work. And I already stayed a bit past because, and I already stayed a bit past to try to monitor the trade in hopes of a drop down and through the 173 whole number, which did ultimately come later, but not while I was in. But yeah, like I said, if I was there, sitting there, actually having time, could have taken, this started consolidating, facing out. Could have taken some out on the break there and leave some for the 20 since it's right there. I leave some there, it triggers again, you get these tail bar takeouts, stop is over the top, and yeah, you get 1, 2, another 3 hours here. Could have been like another 300. So yeah. And then let's talk about Apple or AMD. The last trade we got to discuss today. It is a long on AMD, 2-minute 20 MA. 2-minute 20 MA. Supposedly. Okay, so what I see on this is some bullish energy. Pops down, I get the color change right here, right off the rising 20. I'm pretty sure. 10 o'clock or 10:04. 10:04. Okay, I guess I'm a bit late. 10:04. What did I add on? Missed the entry on the 2-minute, so I have to go light on the 5-minute bull 180. Oh, I see. So it looks pretty bullish. Boom, right off the rising 8. Pop, the 180 there. The crispiest entry would have been here, this guy. But I was a bit late to that, so I looked to enter on the 180. Boom. Triggered. Obviously didn't go. That's all you really need to see. But yeah, AMD at 103.96. Right here. One lot there with an event stop. But I'm pretty sure I added. So 103.96. Basically 2 here, stop here, and I think not 2, 1. Stop here. 10:10 I added. Oh, on the 2-minute, this motherfucker right here. Again, off the rising 20. 1 here, fake little trigger. Move my stop up here. And I'm pretty sure I stopped out. For 103.45-ish, yeah. Right here. Name. You got a pullback color change. Position rising 20. It's a 2-minute rising 20, but risk is okay. Here, I don't even know where the ad is here, but this is my initial entry. On the 5-minute is the 180. Position is rising 8. Risk is good. This one was a minus $83 trade. And yeah, I don't think it was completely bad. Maybe a bit of shit in the way, a bit of clutter. Could have been cleaner. It's stalling out around the 200 basically. Both on the 2 and the 5. So maybe if I got a bit of height, power, extension, momentum away from the MAs, and then it pulled back above the MA, then it'd be a better look. But here it was kind of ranging in a place that I don't want it to range. So yeah, that's the better look, volatility. Last commentary for this weekend. Did have a nice solid leg up, but then it started ranging around the 2-minute 200, 2 and 5-minute 200. It was a sloppy, wide and whippy range. Normally I look for tighter ones, but it did trigger off the 2-minute one, rising 180, rising 20 I mean, and the 20 was pretty smoothly rising. What can I say? What other thing can I say about that? Yeah, so it did trigger, but it definitely could have been a cleaner look. If price had more momentum, power, and extension to get height above the MAs, then pull back gently, it would have been a cleaner look, cleaner setup. Yeah, so I see this one is a bit, yeah. This was bullish, but this just gets kind of wide and whippy, fails around a zone where I don't want it to fail. So yeah, if it did this, look, I'll give you some illustration here. This would have been a better look here. So you have your green bars, right? Boom, boom, boom. It has height now. The 20 is gonna come up from under, and price is gonna pull back gently while the 20 is here, and then price is gonna hit me with a fat bar like that above the MAs. You know, this got height away from the MAs. This, not really. Not really. So build that intuition, and yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Didn't clutch up how we wanted to, but not too shabby of a way to end the week. Thank you guys.